Hi, I'm Cyrus. If I could be anything, I would be a museum curator.
Imagine powerful, imagine comical, imagine magical. Can you imagine that?
Hi, I'm Cyrus. If I could be anything, I would be a museum curator. I would collect cool things from all around the world and place them in my museum. A museum is a building that holds all sorts of things from all over the world and from a long, long time ago. Some of this stuff is so old that it's called prehistoric. Prehistoric means super old. In my museum, I would show kids how cavemen lived in prehistoric times, how they cooked their meals over fires because there was no microwaves long ago. I would have displays that will show how prehistoric kids used rocks and cave walls for their art. Some of the cave wall art shows drawings of horses and deer. If I were a museum curator, I would love to build scenes in my museum that would show visitors what it was like to live a long, long time ago. Like how a knight would live. I would even pretend to be one. I would have a castle. Knights worked in castles. They protected their king and queen and all the people who lived in the village. The castle would have a busy village around it. My scene of a village market would show how people worked and shopped for their food. Whoa, noisy pigs and chickens everywhere! Oink, 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 cock-a-doodle-doo. And I would have another scene where you could visit the blacksmith. He used fire and a heavy hammer to make things out of metal, like horseshoes and gates, and the knight's suit of armor. Knights wear suits of armor. Their armor was super heavy. But my favorite scene to visit would be my knights tournament, where knights train and test each other in games like jousting. Wow! It would have been hard work to be a knight. I would even have a transportation museum and show all the different ways people traveled from a long time ago all the way to today. There would be horses, of course, and early cars where you would have to turn a crank to get it to go. And trains! Even the first kinds of airplanes. Neat! Today we have things like hovercrafts. A hovercraft is a boat that moves on top of the water by blowing air underneath it. It can even float on land too. Cool! I love collecting coins, so I could create my very own coin museum. I could display and share with visitors all my coins from around the world. Some coins would have pictures of kings and queens from a long time ago. They would be very rare. That means not many of these coins can be found in the world. Everybody would love visiting my different museums.
Can you imagine being anything you want to be? Can you imagine there's a world full of fantasy? And if you think about it lost, it becomes so real. Did you know that you can do anything you want to do? Imagine this or that, think of something new, and you can always change a thing or two. Anything you want is really up to you.
I'm Cyrus, and I'm a museum curator. Imagine